Welcome, everybody out there. First off, Marcus just joined me at the last second here. He's got a little plate of dinner sitting here. But hey, this is going to be a fun show.
First off, just finally seeing that we have a countdown, apparently.
Oh, we've done that for a long time, T9. We've been doing that for, I don't know, a while. We do a little music intro for about 5 minutes, then we do a 30-second countdown, and then boom, here we are. And you know what? Today, if you haven't noticed, behind us right now, it is Flag Day today. So happy Flag Day out there, everybody. And again, welcome to the WDWpov live stream show. I think we're going to have a good crowd tonight. We've got a very special guest. If you've never seen him before, you have to watch the show. If you have seen him before, you know what we're in for tonight. It's going to be a crazy show. We're going to have the one and only Yehaa Bob Jackson. He's going to be on with us probably in about 10 to 15 minutes. So as long as he remembers to join us, we're in good shape. So it's going to be a fun show. So today is Flag Day. It is Flag Day. So happy Flag Day again, everyone out there. So the flag, is Flag Day a celebration of all flags?
No.
No? Celebration of all flags? It's not a celebration of all flags. Why don't you tell us? He's got to clear his throat here.
All I know is what you know.
What's that?
It's just the American flag.
So it's not a celebration of all flags. It's a celebration of, like Sam Eagle would say.
It's not, as he would say, a salute to all flags, but mostly America.
Yeah, it's a salute to only America. Yeah, mostly America. So we're going to salute the flag. I'll make it look like I'm saluting the flag. There's really no flag back here, but I'm going to salute it anyway because today is Flag Day.
U.S.
That's right.
I feel like there should have been an A throughout in there to make it a little bit
throw an A proper. In there. You could throw an A in there too. USA. Yes. Okay. So.
Hey, look, somebody that won't be on the show today.
What? Stan? Stan's out there. Hey, Stan. Okay, so we've got who do we have? We've got Stan, we've got Sandy, we've got Nick, Sandy, we've got OK. I'm not sure what we got a bunch of new YouTube people that may be popping up here. Yeah, good old Sandy. I have some news for you, by the way, Sandy. Sandy's been working hard. First off, I hope everybody can hear us. Can you hear us? Yeah, they can hear us.
Oh, it's also the day Patrick Gallagher graduated way back when.
Happy graduation
At
anniversary.
Some point in your life, graduation.
Probably just a few years back, right? More than a few. But so, Sandy, I've got some great news for you. Sandy, for everybody else out there, Sandy has been working like crazy to try and help bring up our YouTube numbers. And we've had the 1,000+ subscribers now since before Christmas.
It's gonna be annoying.
Yeah, we're going to be using these tonight. It's bear with us. But so we still needed to get 4,000 watch time hours for the previous 365 days.
It's getting a little hot up here.
It's getting a little hot. Oh, I'm doing his shirt. Oh my God. He's wearing a long sleeve shirt today, guys. So Sandy has been helping.
Oh, you are monetized. I had to watch commercials to get in. Here's the thing, Steve. YouTube started monetizing videos that weren't, or putting ads on videos that weren't even monetized. So
yeah, they were. They actually were. But now I noticed. I think they added more. But yeah,
Mary's
just
here at long last.
Mary's here. Steve's here. Callum's here from the UK. Yeah,
as long as your passport is current, you're good.
But what's that? My goodness. Yeah, you don't have to. I don't know who that is, but
whoa. We've got someone in the waiting room.
We do have someone in the waiting room, but we'll bring him on in just a moment. Look, well, a little bit. No, you can keep your shirt on. But anyway, so Sandy has been watching our videos to try and help boost our numbers. Well, Sandy, yesterday, Sunday, the 13th, I had submitted my request for approval for monetization. I think it was Thursday or Friday. and they already approved us. So as of Sunday, we are monetized, which means, super chats and super this and super that. I'm not even sure what it all means, but it means we'll probably make about $5 on YouTube sometime between now and the end of the year. So
actually, we should have pulled that up somewhere just in case somebody did that.
What's that?
A super chat.
A super chat. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I do. I have it over here. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I'm going to bring up, we'll bring it up right here. I'll have to make sure I cut the volume though, because I don't want any problems with, we don't want any issues going on. Let me get this. I got to mute it. Okay, look at that. It's muted. So now I can sort, and yeah, I'm getting an advertisement, Steve, just like you said. So now, yeah, they're going to advertise the wazoo out of all of our stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's good, but currently useless. Yeah, exactly, Stan. So anyway, we are so happy to have all of you with us tonight on this happy Flag Day. Oh no, sir. Mary. I knew Mary would have to be the first one. Mary, yes. Mary.
Actually, StreamYard pops them up.
It does. Look at that.
It even says how much.
Did it pop it up automatically?
Yeah, look at that.
We've never seen this before, Mary. This is a first.
StreamYard does it automatically. It says
wow.
how much.
So StreamYard, you didn't even click it. It just came up.
Wow. No, it notes that, and it even pops it up here to highlight it even more to say how much it was and whether or not you should pop it up.
Well, thank you, Mary, for being our first ever super chat. Awesome. But
now we're going to have to stop highlighting every single person's comments to incentivize it. And she's in the Costco parking lot.
In the Costco parking lot.
And Stan Solo is trying to
first super chat of WDWpov. Awesome. And you know what I might do here?
Stan's pretending, and he's on Facebook.
Stan is pretending to super chat with us. Thank you, Stan.
You got to pay to be highlighted. Yeah. Okay, Mary, we're only highlighting you.
Yeah, we'll never highlight anyone else again. No, that's not good. I don't know who Fred is out there, but that's an interesting name you got out there, Fred. So anyone who knows Fred, let me know. If anyone out there knows Fred, just give us a little heads up.
If he doesn't stop spamming hello.
Yeah. Hello, Fred. We're not going to mention your first name. And if you keep doing that, you may get knocked off the show. So
it's been a massive week.
What's that?
Okay. Putting that down.
Callum,
if he wants to highlight it again, he'll have to pay.
Oh yes,
we don't care.
The G7 summit. So you're having fun with that over there, Callum, over in the UK.
Gentlemen, happy Flag Day. Well, we've got a guest waiting.
We do have a guest waiting, and
we haven't formally introduced ourselves either.
No, I'm Jeff.
I'm Marcus, and yada yada.
And this is the WDWpov live stream show. So. Wonderful Flag Day. Should we keep the flag up? You guys tell us. Should we keep the flag up for the show, or should we pull up our castle picture like we usually do? Just let us know. But either way, if we get a few people responding on that, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. So okay. Mr. Fred here said he's sorry. That's okay. I know you got a strange name, Mr. Fred, but that's okay. I get it. I get it
too.
What's that?
Oh, so Sandy just wants to send us money directly then?
Well, Sandy, we do have a PayPal, but tonight.
We got.
What's that? Nicholas is out there.
We got another person out there on YouTube now.
Bob. Yay. Okay, we'll let Bob decide. We'll let
Bob
Yeehaw Bob decide. That's a good idea, Stan. We'll just leave it for Yeehaw Bob, which we'll be bringing on in just a couple of minutes. But
a couple of minutes. We're going to keep the man waiting.
Tonight, I'm not going to bring up anything with my PayPal or anything like that, but I might be for a special friend. So, just keep an eye out for that. Okay. So what do you think? I told Yeehaw it'd probably be about 8:10 to 8:15ish. And it looks like he's patiently waiting in our waiting room area. Our green room does not have refreshments. So his mouth's getting parched as we speak. So, yeah, Steve wants to keep the flag up because he can see it.
You've got a major majority saying flag.
We're getting a lot of flags here. So Yeehaw may have to capitulate to the masses of the audience. But anyway.
But YouTube takes 30% of your super chat.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But hey,
sending money directly is better. Well, a lot of charity things happen, and they're like, please send it directly to the charity.
Exactly. And so you got people going crazy here.
You flag. You need the flag. You need
flag.
PayPal.
Okay. Are you ready, gang? Are you ready? You know our show is referred to by a lot of you as off the rails. We have off the rails shows, yes, but most of the time when we have an off the rails show, I at least sort of know what direction the train is headed. With our special guest tonight, I have no clue what's going to happen tonight. So without further ado, are you ready? Are you ready? Without further ado, let us bring on our special guest, Mr. Yehaa Bob Jackson.
WDWpov live stream show. We love you. WDWpov live stream show. We love you. WDWpov live stream show. Let's go. WDWpov live stream show. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friends Jeff and Marcus, thank you for inviting me onto the show. And ladies and gentlemen all across the world attending the show tonight on the WDWpov live stream show, welcome. My name is Bob, and it's more fun when you sing along. I could use some help in this joint. You'll never see these people again in your life. Matter of fact, you can't even see them now. So, help me out, will ya? Let's go. Here's an easy one. You got a friend in me. Sing it for me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles. I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do. We sing together. You got a friend in me. Sing it for me. Come on. You got a friend in me. You know what, Marcus? Oh, this is good. Help me out. Let's go. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from there, remember what your old pal said. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, better looking too. None of them will ever love you the way that I do. Just me and you. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see inside us and me. You got a friend in me. Sing it for me. You got a friend in me. Sing it to Jeff. Sing it to Marcos. Got a friend. Sing it to Patty wherever she is. Yeah.
Woo! Awesome. So Yeehaw, can I call you Yeehaw?
We surely can, but before we get started, is the mix, the volume, is it okay? Can you hear me all right?
A little bit, maybe a little higher, maybe bring it up a little bit.
All right, I'll do my best. If you
Okay.
can punch it up, it'd be best if you can punch it up. You got to keep your eye out for Stan Solo. He's a troublemaker.
Yeah,
he is. You got to watch that guy. That guy's. Oh, here comes Jack's going to say hi real quick here. Come on.
You won't be able to.
Good. Just say hi to Yeehaw Bob.
Hi,
Jack.
Yeehaw Bob.
Here to the show. It's good to see my buddy Jack. It's always good to see my buddy Jack. I got a song for you, Jack. I need some help. I need some help.
That's right.
When I go, I need my buddy. I need my buddy Jeff to go ba-da-boop. And I need my buddy Marcos to go pow, pow. Okay? So Jeff,
Okay.
ba-da-boop. And Marcos, pow, pow. Are you ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Buddy. Ba-da-boop.
Pow, pow.
Ba-da-ba,
Pow, pow.
ba-da-ba.
Pow, pow.
Nothing ever had them 40 leashes out of 1,000 tails. You're in luck, 'cause up your sleeve you got a brand of magic never fails. Got some power in your corner now, some ammunition in your camp. Got some punch of sass, yeah, who and how. All you gotta do is rub that lamp and I'll say, Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, jot it down. You ain't never had a friend like me, no. Life is your restaurant, I'm your maitre d'. Whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me. You say we pride ourselves on service. You're the boss of King Sean. What you wish is yours to dish. Have a little more baklava. Have some of column A, trial of column B. I'm in the mood to help you do drink. Never had a friend like me. Sing it for me.
Ba-da-ba,
Pow, pow.
ba-da-ba.
Pow, pow.
Can your friend do this? Can your friend do that? Can your friend pull this? A little high. Can your friend go? Looky here. Can go abracadabra, let her rip. So disappear. Well, so they slapped your boogie out of it, and so you noonday friend got me bona fide certified. You got a genie for each house and fair. Got a powerful urge to help you out, Jewish. I really want to know. Got a list that's 3 miles long, no doubt. All you gotta do is rub like someone else. Mr. Aladdin, have a wish or 2 or 3. I'm on the job, you big name Bob. Never had a friend, never met. You ain't never had a friend, never met. You ain't never had a friend like me. Ba-da-boom.
Ba-da-ba,
Pow, pow.
ba-da-ba.
Yeah.
Ah, woo! Man, that is great. You know,
I need help.
you need more help. You need more
On the count
help.
of 3. On the count of 3, I want to hear your best. Loudest.
Our best what?
Loudest. Tarzan scream.
Oh, man.
Both of us?
At the same time?
Okay, everybody do it. Everybody
Everybody
do it.
watching the show tonight. I mean, everybody watching the show. Count of 3. Loudest. Tarzan scream. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh!
Sad. Very sad. Loud. L-A-W-D, loud. Try it again.
We're going
1,
right
2,
into the mic.
3, go.
Oh!
So, from now on tonight, anytime, you guys hear me blow this horn. That's your cue. Just stand up and do that Tarzan scream.
Okay.
Ready?
You
Practice.
got it. Ready?
Oh!
We are guests. We are guests. Put our service to the test. Tie a napkin round your neck, shall we, and we'll provide the rest. Soup to show how to do while we only aim to serve. Trade the grease if it's delicious. To believe me, as the dishes they can sing. They can dance at their opposites as France. No dinner here is a second best. Go on and fold your men. You take a glance and then you'll be our guest. 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 Our command is your request. It's been years since we've had anybody here, and we are obsessed with the meal, with your ease, while we only aim to please, while the candle lights still glowing. Let us help you, we'll keep going. Go fly, goes one by one, till you shout in a thunder fun. We'll sing you up to sleep while you digest. Then let you put your feet up, but for now that's it. Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Oh, be our guest. Oh, so many wonderful old songs from this. Here's one of my favorites. I know you know the words. It's more fun when everybody sings along. Come on, help me out. Look for those bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and strife. You sing. I mean those bare necessities. Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I roam, I couldn't go far. My big home is a blossom in the trees, making honey just for me. Bare necessities of life come to you. I know what you're thinking, Patty. We need some hand clapping from everybody. And you gotta sing a lot louder. How can I hear you? Let's go.
Necessities, a simple bare necessities.
I need those bare necessities of nature's recipes.
You guys don't even know the words.
I couldn't go far. My big home is a blossom in the trees to make some honey. Bare necessities of life will come to you, Marcus. Come to you, Patty.
Oh, you know.
Nobody has more fun than we do. Oh.
Uh-oh, you gotta do this. She didn't do it.
I didn't mess up my hair, did I?
Hair looks great.
No, I would get it redone.
I think your hair looks great. It looks perfect. Perfect.
Nobody has more fun than we do. I'm so glad that my friends at the WDWpov live stream show featuring Jeff and Marcus and Patty Molitaro have invited me on tonight. This is a special night.
Absolutely. It's absolutely a special night.
Want to hear another song?
Sure. Do you know another song?
I'm the King of the Swingers. Jungle VIP. I reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I want to be a man, come stroll right at the top. Be just like those other men. Tired of mucking around. Sing. Wanna be like you. Wanna walk like you. Talk like you. Is it true? That ain't like me. Learn to be. Now don't try to kid me, handcuff. I made a deal with you. What I desire is men would fly to make my dreams come true. So give me the secret and throw me what. Give me the power of nuts with fire so I can be like you. Sing. Wanna be like you. Wanna walk like you. Talk like you. Is it true when they like me? Come on to me. You meant to. I need some help, Patty.
No.
We need everybody to repeat after me. Ready? Addy, addy, aye.
Addy, addy, aye.
Odie, odie, oh.
Pop that loop app.
Bop, bop, zoobap.
Tap that boom.
Bop, bop,
That move. Boy, you're good.
Zap, zap, zap.
I'm sorry, I've lost it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Monkey noise. From everybody. Let's go. I'm the king of the swamp. Jungle VIP. Stop and watch me follow me. I want to be a man that's so right. Just goes on that side of it, you know.
You'll be like you.
Wanna walk with you, talk with you too. Is it true when they fight me? Gonna be you meant to. Gonna be
One more time.
Yeah. Good luck.
Oh!
You're exactly right. We need everybody to stand up right where they are. That would be everybody watching the show tonight, not just Marcus and Jeff. I mean, you think this is one way? I can see all of you guys. No excuses. Everybody, like Sandy Norris, has to stand up right where they are. We're going to do head, shoulders. knees,
Oh, yes.
Don't mess it
Oh
up.
man, I can't do
You
this.
might have to step back here.
Shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes.
Head,
Shoulders,
shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose.
head,
Head,
shoulders, knees, and
knees, and
toes.
toes.
Faster. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head,
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears.
and toes. Faster. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes.
Eyes and ears.
Really fast. Shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Shoulders, knees, and toes. Eyes and mouth and nose. Shoulders, knees, and toes, and toes, and toes, and toes, and toes, and toes, and toes.
Ah! Ah! Boy, you winded
Are you
us
sure
there.
my hair's okay?
Let's look.
It's looking good.
Let's look. Let's look. Yeah, hair looks good.
So, what can I do for you tonight?
Well, Yeehaw. I mean, first off, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. You just tired me out. I'm winded here a little bit. Going to head note.
Going
really
to
got-
2 a.m.
This is a good exercise show. If our audience, I hope our audience did it because this was good exercise.
It's about
We
someone
gotta
gets
get
these.
cardio in. We got to get some cardio.
Yeah, get the cardio going, get the heart pumping and stuff. But I got to say, I am so thankful you made it here tonight, and I'm sure our audience appreciates it too. But I have to ask this question. I know it might be a touchy one, and if you can't answer it, don't. But I see things opening up at Disney.
How about that?
Is there any little chance that
I
we
wish-
might? I know. It might be a tough subject.
No, it's not at all. You guys know better than I do because you pay attention to the reservations, and I mean, you guys have the pulse.
Yeah.
Your hands on the pulse a lot more than I do. I can tell you that I haven't heard a peep,
Okay.
but that doesn't
Okay.
mean. I mean, I only know what I read in the newspaper. You know, and
Yeah.
but you guys know a lot more than I do as far as people being able to make reservations
right.
and what's going on. And I know that they are loosening up. You know, they've done away with the mask, but even still, my buddies that are waiters and waitresses, they all
Mhm.
have to wear not only just a mask, but they have to wear a face shield.
Yes.
And so I'm not going to go back until that kind of thing is
Right. But
changed.
there is at least the door is still open. If something were to, if somebody were to give you that call, we'd see you at the River Roost again.
I mean, I could be down there in 15 minutes if they ask me. I'm ready. But the hotel is just. I had to go down there and get my stuff out, last spring, and it's like the building is dead. I mean, the lights are all up, the furniture's pushed up to the walls, and I mean, it's like do.
Twilight Zone area. And it's like they're opening up more and more resorts, but yeah, the that particular area, like you said, is still shut down.
Well,
I'm
maybe
just
one of you guys will write me tomorrow and say, Bob, Port Orleans is taking reservations. They're not even taking, you can't even,
Yeah.
they're not
it's
reservations.
not even yeah.
But
Well-
if they do start taking reservations, and if they do, once the resort reopens, and once they decide they're going to have entertainment throughout, then I'll get invited back. But I don't
Good.
know. It's not. I don't know. It's just not happening right now.
Well, we're super glad to at least know that the door is still open on that, and I know a lot of people, including ourselves out there, are hoping and praying for you, and hoping and praying that day will come soon. And the more that we see, and the more that they're relieving as far as not having to wear masks and things, that's a good thing. And in the meantime, I hope some people have seen the message that I have down here at the bottom. And of course, Marcus just knocked it off just as I was talking about it.
It is a beautiful resort.
It is. It is a beautiful resort. But we hope at least some people see the PayPal link for for Yehaa Bob Jackson, and please give him something in the tip tonight. This guy's been a super entertainer, and he gave you cardio. He gave you cardio exercise tonight too.
I depend on you guys for my living.
charge.
That's all I got. But there's a couple thousand rooms sitting idle there, and I can't believe that this is going to let them sit idle for long. I mean, he loves to make money, and and that's tantamount to what they're all about. I got one of my favorites.
Oh, this song.
I need some help singing. With tuppence for paper and string, you can have your own set of wings. Down like a bird in a flight.
This holding tight to the string of your kite. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring
to the atmosphere, up where the atmosphere. Oh, let's go fly a kite. With tuppence for paper and string, you can have your own set of wings. With your feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight. With your fist holding tight to the string of your kite.
Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Go fly a kite and send it soaring up
the atmosphere,
up
where
where
the
the
oh, let's go fly a kite. Sung by the Sherman Brothers. The Sherman Brothers worked directly for Walt Disney. One of his favorites. Here's one of my favorites. See if you know it. Help me sing. There's a great, big,
beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
There's a
great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. Follows his dream with mind and heart. And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Somebody shout out where you can hear that song.
Carousel of Progress.
Yeah, you know it. I want to hear your best pirate.
Pirate's life for me. Oh, yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
We plunder, we rifle, we loot, drink up, me out of your hole. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot. Drink up, me out of your hole.
Oh, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Oh, yo, ho, a pirate's life for me.
We extort, we pilfer, we filch, we sack, drink up me out of your hole. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hold. Drink up me out of your hole.
Pirate's life for me.
Oh, yo, ho, a pirate's life for me.
See if you know this one. In the tiki 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 room. In the tiki 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 room.
All the birds sing words and the flowers croon in the tiki 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 room.
Welcome to the tropical hideaway. All you
You lucky people, you.
If the one foolish and start right away,
The audience too.
all together
In the tiki 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 room. In the tiki 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 tiki. All the birds sing words and the flowers croon in the tiki 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 room.
Oh, the Sherman Brothers. I love this stuff. See if you know this one. One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation. Right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you.
For you. Imagination. A dream can be a dream come true.
It's just a spark for me and you. I love this stuff. Nobody has more fun than we do. One more little sing-along. Come on, this is an easy one. A robin feather in his nest. Very little time to rest. I'm gathering up this drive and play. Although into his pursuit has a habit to do. He knows a song will travel along. Spoonful of sugar helps him have some medicine go down.
The medicine go down. The medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine. Almost the light go away.
We're off the rails tonight, boys.
We are way off the rails tonight, man.
Nobody has more fun than we do. A lot. Well, you got another question for me? Or shall we? I'll turn it back over to you guys here in a minute.
Well, yeah, we're getting to that time, but yeah, you might have. Do you have any questions for Yehaa? I mean, he likes to play the piano, and he does like
Excellent.
he likes to play some of the songs that you do, but not quite at your skill level yet.
Well,
do you have any advice
I'm an
for
old
young
guy.
Marcus?
I'm an old guy. You can't compare. When I was how old is Marcus?
18.
Well, shoot. I was just starting out. I've been doing this for a long time. Just have a passion for it and love it and just sit down and play every day. It doesn't matter what you play, just as long as you're sitting there playing something, and just have fun with it. That's all. I wasn't a very good student, but I always had such a passion for playing the piano and for entertaining. And, I made it through almost my third year of college as a music composition major, but I was a lousy student, but I love to play and I love to entertain. So I always encourage young musicians just to have a passion and love what you do and just keep playing and just do it. Because I play the piano now. I still play the piano at least 2 hours a day just because I just love it, and I just practice and play and play and play. I played one for you, Marcus. What would you like to hear?
I had nothing on hand that I thought. I didn't think he would ask me.
Well, we do have a couple of requests. We had Stan was out there asking for Flight of the Bumblebee.
No,
I'll do that one. I'll do
okay.
No, and we do have another question here. Kelly was asking, do you play other instruments?
Well, I'm an expert on the bugle.
No.
Yes.
No.
This is a Stradivarius. Doesn't say Stradivarius, but it
No.
must be. Just judging from the tone, that is a beautiful instrument. So I do that. So the short answer, no.
No. Okay, there you go. And Kim is asking, Kim is saying there are no lousy students, and Kelly is also saying, where did you go to school?
I was a music composition major at the University of Cincinnati Conservatory of Music, and I'm self-taught. I had a teacher by the name of Dick Hyman, who I'm left-handed, and I've always been drawn to music that has a strong left hand, like ragtime, boogie woogie. There's an old style called stride, which is from the early 1930s.
Okay.
There was a time in my life when I actually had hair, and I combed it back. I had a little pencil-thin mustache. I drove a 1955 Fleetwood Cadillac, and I would only play the music from the 1930s and 40s. And my teacher was a guy by the name of Dick Hyman, who was an expert at that. And so I've always been drawn to the 1930s music of the 30s and the 40s. And I'm pretty much self-taught because I just didn't do very well in an institution environment. But I've always, I've got stacks of music. I read music. I write music. I'm a composer. I've got 13 CDs out. 5 of them are my original music. So I love to write. I love to compose. It's my passion. And all it takes is just a passion to love what you do. I don't care what it is in the world.
Yeah.
So here comes the flight of the bumblebee.
Flight of the bumblebee. Faster.
Marcus, faster.
Oh, sure.
Oh! How am I doing so far?
Pretty good.
Excellent. Excellent.
Faster.
Faster.
Oh! Nobody has more fun than me.
Nobody does. Nobody.
I want to thank my good friends Justin Marcos and Jeff's daughter Patty for inviting me on to the show. If I were a rich man, with $1 million or $2 million. I'd live in a penthouse with a room with a view. If I were handsome, it could happen. Dreams do come true. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. Wouldn't have nothing if we didn't have the WDWpov live stream show. Wouldn't have nothing. For years I've envied your grace and your charms. Everybody loves you, you know. She knows. I don't have to say it, Jeff Molotero. We both know it's true. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Oh, yeah. You and me together. That's the way it should be. One without the other. Don't mean nothing to me, nothing to me. I don't have to say it, Marcus. We both know it's true. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. I need some help. We need everybody to stand up, Jeff.
Stand up.
We're gonna do the high kicks. You ready? I don't have to say it. We both know it's true. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. We wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have.
This is so good.
I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Oh, yeah. A-E-I-O, and that means you. Yay! WDWpov live stream show, we love you. WDWpov live stream show, we love you. WDWpov live stream show, it's true. Oh, WDWpov live stream show, we love you.
Oh,
Boys, thanks for inviting me on the show. Bye-bye, everybody.
you have been
Bye-bye.
awesome, Bob. We love you, man. Thanks
you,
for being
bye.
here. Take care.
Love you.
Oh, wow. 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 Oh, that was a pretty much off the rail show right there. Bob is an Yeehaw Bob Jackson. Thank you very much for
Are you
being
leaving?
here.
Me?
Yeah.
I guess I have to.
You can say goodbye.
All right. See everybody.
Apparently,
No more
my
coffee.
wife's kicking my son out already.
I haven't eaten.
Your daughter?
What? Yeah, your daughter. Yeah, this is my daughter Patty, according to Bob, Yeehaw Bob Jackson. So you've actually moved up in the world.
What do you mean up?
Well, I mean, you know, would you rather be? Oh my goodness, that was.
Are we just live? Boy, I missed the memo, the color memo.
Wow. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was getting close to kicking. The table was moving, trying to do the high kicks. I mean, it was just insane. But wow, that Yeehaw definitely gave us a workout tonight. That's for sure. And again, I'm going to post it. I already put it in the YouTube link. I'm going to put it on our site too. Mary, in fact, Mary, if you get a chance, if you want to post the link on our YouTube or on our Facebook group, go ahead and do that. But yeah, please show Bob some love here. I mean, you know, he's waiting to get back, and a little help in the tip jar for him.
Okay, Chatty Cathy
would be awesome.
Chatty Cathy?
What do I mean? Chatty Cathy? I've been sitting here watching Yeehaw
You've been
for the
singing
last
the whole time
half
and
hour.
yelling. And, okay, listen. Did you ever ask?
You are
any-
welcome, Jay. You're welcome, everybody out there. Kim and Mary and Sandy and oh my goodness, Stan and
Okay, so did you ask them
Patrick.
how many have we ever asked them how many people have actually gone to see him live?
Well, let's see if people can tell us here. I mean, oh my goodness.
Who here has seen him live? If you haven't seen him live, let us know. Now we've gone to a few shows,
Mhm.
and if you haven't seen him live, you need to be lining up.
See, you're not wearing blue like me and Marcus.
No, I didn't.
This
I
is
missed
Flag
the memo.
Day, Where's your red, white, or blue? Well, you got white flowers.
Annette's exhausted. Okay, so
Wait. Yeah, Annette, thank you. I'm thirsty, by the way. I was going to do this.
Kathy here.
Going to do this during the show, but man, Yeehaw Bob just had the show rocking here. So anyway, just for all you guys out there, Gaston. There we go.
Oh, he is Chatty Charlie. Chatty Charlie. I forgot that.
Chatty Charlie. Yes, thank you for that.
Okay, so if you haven't seen him, it is awesome to watch because he doesn't just. He is like what you saw tonight times 100.
Yes.
He's rocking the piano. Physically, he stands up for much of the show. So imagine playing the piano standing up.
With the piano rocking forward and backwards
and he's kicking his legs, and he was mild
Sandy's
tonight.
seen him many times.
Yes.
Yeah, if you've seen him, you can't forget seeing Yeehaw Bob Jackson.
Rocking the piano is just.
Katie's seen him a few times. Yeah, Mary's never seen him. Never saw him live. Only since the pandemic. Okay. Yeah, now that's the interesting thing is, a lot of people that would not have never seen him because he's at the River Roost in, Port Orleans, Riverside. There's a lot of property at Disney, and you don't necessarily happen to see one entertainer in one lounge at one resort. People miss things like that, and that's one good thing about the pandemic. He's on every Sunday night. If you missed, or if you want to watch more, he's on for like an hour or two, I think, most Sunday nights now. So, and again, please.
T9 has seen him. She said. Steve says, I've never seen him live. No, T9 says she's seen him at Port Orleans. Okay.
And Annette says he's not. Kim says, wish I did see him. Yeah. When he's, and I'm glad he left. I'm glad that door is still open because I was, you wondered some of these retirements that have happened with Imagineers and different people that have been there for a long time. I really wondered, okay, is this going to be the end? Well, it sounds like there's at least still a chance. And again, I'm going to hope and pray. And I know a lot of you are doing that as well, that Yeehaw Bob makes it back to Port Orleans. They haven't opened the resort yet. It's one of the last ones.
You keep repeating yourself. Stop it.
You know what?
Chatty Charlie.
No. Listen to this. Okay. I heard this on AM radio. This is legit. They say that you have to repeat yourself about every 8 to 10 minutes because you get new people coming.
I get that, but see, if I'm watching after the third time.
Stan's seen them a number of times live.
After the third time they repeat themselves, I'm gone.
He had a party show with them.
I read that.
Cool.
I can read.
Well, Marcus usually handles the comments. So I'm trying to get caught up now.
Chatty Charlie.
Yeah, Patrick hopes to in the future. Maybe, who knows? Maybe by the time the 50th anniversary starts, maybe.
Hi, Jason.
Maybe. Jason's out there. He's definitely well worth it. And again, I'm going to keep putting the link up to his PayPal. Please give him some love. Please help him out.
What love? What's this love? No, give him money. That's what he's saying. That's what you're saying. You don't mean love. Like love is sending him a card.
Oh my goodness.
Katie has to go eat dinner.
So do I.
It is a long show and it doesn't stop and he is so entertaining.
Yes.
Look, Mary says that's okay, Jeff. We don't need repeating. We are extra smart viewers. And they also know if they wanted to hear something, they could go back and listen.
But then you get somebody like Stan, who other than tonight, Stan was here like on time for the show. Usually Stan shows up like about an hour and a half into the show, doesn't know what's going on, and I have to repeat everything for him. So anyway.
Mary sent him a tip.
Excellent.
Yes, tip.
Excellent.
That we could say. Instead of showing him love, send him a tip.
Send him tips through his PayPal, please. Thank you. Did you know Mary was our first ever? She did a super chat thing. Mary did our first super chat.
Okay.
On our YouTube channel.
Okay.
So I thought that was cool.
I don't know what that means.
I know you told flooring. Me. Oh, you got flooring to unload. Ooh, that doesn't sound like fun. Stan's on holidays this week. Oh, so you're not at work this week. Okay. Yeah, Stan was on time, and I was almost late. Yeah, you were. You were right there, right toward the beginning of the show, though.
Mary is happy to be our first super chat.
Thank
You
you.
are being chatty.
Thank you. Okay, so you're here for a reason, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I am here for a reason.
Good.
We do have reasons to method to this madness.
Okay.
So how do we want to talk to them about this stuff? Do we just want to say it?
I don't know.
So we had shared that we are looking at what we are starting this show, and we are going
What show? You just said this show.
Disney Couples Podcast.
The Disney Couples Podcast.
Not this Disney couple.
Well, we are
Disney
a couple.
couples like Mickey and Minnie and Beauty and the Beast, and couples in Disney shows, in Disney so Sandy, yes, new
Podcast show. Yes.
well, it will be a show that is live just like this, but the format's going to be different, and it will be on Monday nights. So we will have an hour show. This is the plan. This is the plan from 8 to 9.
Kelly wants to see Pocahontas and John.
Okay. Well,
The real story behind that.
but we don't need to tell them the real story. We're going to be examining what went wrong.
Mary wants to know, Sandy's saying, Disney Couples Pod Show when Monday night.
Wait.
So we'll do the Monday night.
You interrupt me all the time. No, you say that, but you don't mean it. Did you revise that logo? I am yes and no. We're working on it still. Like, here's the thing. I just can't settle on one thing, but it will be done. Goofy and Daisy? Goofy and Daisy are not a couple. Oh, what planet are you living on? Did Goofy propose? Is this something I'm missing?
Some of these shows I've seen, though, I don't know. Some of these cartoons, Disney cartoons, get a little risky.
If you would have said like Donald and Minnie, I'd say no. So I was trying to say what we're doing on Mondays.
Okay.
So the WDWpov show must be. It is next
week.
Yes, next week. He says he never shuts up. Chatty Charlie never shuts up. It's going to be a blast
if we stay together long enough, Stan.
I'm
sorry, I'm not supposed to talk.
What did Stan say? So you haven't heard about Donald and Daisy yet? No, I haven't. So Kelly says, I watched Pocahontas last night. I was kidding. Really promise I don't have to go that deep. Cannot wait to hear your point of view on it. It will be awesome for sure. Okay, so Donald needs to give Daisy a ring. We are going to start. What? If Patty can talk?
I think she's saying because I interrupt.
Yes, he will. He has not learned yet. And then sometimes I just get up and walk away. Now, I promise I will not walk away during the show.
I'm not crazy about this guy's name, but he's making some good comments.
Okay. Okay. So
you need a different name, Fred. You need a different name.
So here's the thing. Jeff will not have. Okay. So let's start from the beginning.
This is probably news to me, but go ahead.
From the beginning. Mondays at 8 p.m. WDWpov. Marcus and Jeff co-host. Marcus and Jeff co-host. And then he made me do it. He made me do it.
She she knocks the mouse out of my hand and knocks the program off.
Jeff, Will you stop clicking?
I'm just
No,
clicking through the
stop.
comments.
Stop
Okay,
clicking
I'll
through
leave
the
it right-
comments.
I'm leaving it right there. I'm leaving it right there.
He-
Okay, talk. You're taking too long. She's being chatty patty. Chatty patty.
You know what? This isn't going to go well for you.
I didn't touch anything, Sandy. She smacked my hand, knocked the mouse, and
Because
temporarily-
you haven't let me talk.
temporarily
Jeff,
shut the program
This
off.
isn't going well for you.
Gone. I gone.
Okay, so Monday night, 8 to 9, Marcus and Jeff co-hosting. And then at 8:30, so if they go a little over
8:30.
I'm sorry, 9:30. At 9:30, the Disney Couples podcast will be live. We will be streaming it. However, from 9:30 to 10:15, we will be discussing. The two of us will be discussing, and you are free to leave comments, but we will, you can even pop up the comments, but you're not allowed to say what somebody said. It's a podcast. In a podcast, do they pop up comments and talk to the audience? No, it's a podcast.
Boy, this is going to be tough, guys. This is going to be tough.
And then after 40 minutes, we will then interact with the audience. And that is how the podcast goes.
Yeah. Fred, I think you can go into your YouTube settings. I think you can change the name of your, what shows up. So, yeah, I like your comments, but, I'm not crazy about the name you have. That's all.
Okay.
and that other one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them out there that are a little.
Sandy says, haven't you ever done a podcast?
Yes, I have.
Yes, he has. And he knows. He knows that you don't talk to the audience, that you're talking.
Yes, I have done. I do another podcast called The Monorail Tales. But yeah, this is going to be This is going to be a change because, when
Mary
we're doing
says
this
Jeff's
kind of
going
thing,
to have a rough time
I probably will.
because he's chatty Cathy.
yeah. We don't. Stan's saying we don't have big fat panda breathing down our neck right after the show because they go 7 to 8 Grand Circle Tour, 8 to 9 Panda on Tuesdays.
Oh,
So yeah, he's got like they have an hour.
okay.
Boom,
So
period.
Stan said some podcasts will pop up the comments and talk to the chat,
See?
then release them just like that. Some very popular and big ones even.
See,
But they pop them up, but they're still talking.
but it's going to be between us and the Disney couples, and eventually, I may be overstepping my bounds,
He
but
is.
eventually,
But no, because you have
We-
to do a series.
we will do actual Disney couples from the
I have it
from
all
Disney
mapped out.
movies. He's got it
I
mapped
have
out.
it all
already.
mapped out.
But eventually, maybe in 2026, when her schedule calendar thing is all mapped out, we might even bring on some Disney guest couples from our audience. So stay tuned. For
I'm
that.
hoping to get like Mary Poppins and Bert on live,
That would be something.
but I don't.
That would be amazing.
It would be great to have Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke, Jolie Andrews. Put our guys on it right now.
Our guys.
Our people will be contacting their people,
And their people will be laughing in your face.
and they will be contacting us momentarily to do that show. Yes.
Don't think he's happy for sure. Who? Jeff. Oh, Jeff. Yes. About the not being able to pop up the comments and talk to the audience.
My hands are tied. Look at this.
Okay, look, he did it. Fred, is that Fred that did it?
Fred, is that you, Fred? There you
I
go.
changed it. Okay.
We like you, Fred. All right, Fred. Now we can pop your comments up better.
Okay, Stan is saying zip it. I'm not sure Mary and Bert are a couple. Oh my goodness, really?
Well,
They are. They're deeply in love. It's this
Mary's gonna get on that. Later. Go ahead, Mary. Start making those calls for us.
it's the unspoken And that is an issue. There are couples, we know couples who you watch them and you say that, well, they're really not a couple, but they like each other.
Well, and I'm not going to give it away, but yeah, we will do Mickey and Minnie.
That is going to be
for
our
the first show.
Yes.
But there are some things that I learned through this process of watching some of their early shows.
Did you learn how to be a better husband?
There were some things I learned through watching the shows about Mickey and Minnie that I never knew. So it's going to be interesting. And yeah, they're a couple. They're a couple.
Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews, how good would that be? Wouldn't it be?
Wouldn't that be great? Kelly, you get them. You make the calls. Mary's making some calls.
Mary, I don't know if Mary is agreeing with Stan about the zip it or some other comment.
I don't know.
I'm thinking Mary sides with me almost all the time.
Mary.
Mary sides with me almost all the time. Do you know why?
Because you're women, your mothers, your wives, your compatriots. Mary.
Okay. Kelly says I will try my best.
Yes, she's going to make those phone calls. Her and Mary are going to make those phone calls. So they're going to split the calls up maybe, and one of them will get Dick Van Dyke on the show. The other will get Julie Andrews on the show.
And we'll reunite them.
Yeah. They're a good couple.
As Bert and Mary Poppins.
Amazing.
Okay. Ooh, go ahead, pop up Sandy's comment.
What's that?
Go ahead.
They are right. Sandy, you're turning on me?
No, she never was on your side.
Man.
And you know what? I am not this girls against guys thing ever. Ever.
Fred, nothing to be sorry about.
I have 4 sons.
Nothing to be sorry about, Fred.
And
we're a family-oriented show, though, so we try. I mean, that's not even a bad word per se, but we try to keep it as clean as we can here.
So I did take.
They understand. You guys understand each other.
Mary does understand what I'm going through because, well, I probably
even Steve's turning on me. They're all turning on me. Steve said, I'm guessing because she's probably right.
Wait. Look at T9.
T9 says, my husband never talks. He's very quiet, which is good. I would have buried Jeff in the backyard by now.
I think they're saying that I'm patient.
So the next time T9 is in town, do I need to watch my back? Do I need to keep an eye out for her? Jeez. Wow.
It takes a special person.
There we go. Stance's first question to ask them, are they a couple?
Okay. So that will be the format. We're starting next week.
I'm getting no love here. I'm getting like
I love you.
I'm getting
because you're Chatty Cathy and Charlie.
And you're Chatty Patty. I like that. Chatty Patty. Okay.
There are days I hide in the closet and don't talk to anyone.
Was today one of those days?
Okay. T9. What's the
Oh, Mary's saying T9. I like them quiet.
I don't know if Sandy's saying amen to. Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. See, here's the thing. This.
The next comment, Patrick.
I saw that. Hide the shovels.
Hide the shovels. Great.
Because we know that Jeff can't change. We are well aware of that. We are all aware of that.
I have changed significantly since the day we got married.
I know. I don't know if it's good.
Not necessarily for the better, but I've changed significantly.
No, you have. You have. I will say, I have to say this. Yes. You never, ever, when we first got married. Can I tell the story? Or is this too?
I don't know what the story is.
The one about when you woke up one morning and looked in the closet when we were first married. And your shirt wasn't there.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm working.
Okay. We're an open book. This is some of the stuff we'll probably do during our Disney couples podcast. So yeah, we're going to be an open book, guys. So you're going to get the.
And this is vulnerable because some things may not. I mean, before I share a story, I want to know that he's okay with me sharing. But So you have to be vulnerable for people to be able to what? Okay.
T9 has changed as well. So
I did too. This isn't what I wore first thing this morning.
And I didn't wear this all day long either.
So we have all changed just since this morning. Okay. So we were married probably 6 or 8 months. I'm working full time. He's working full time. We're both working full time, right? Jeff was the youngest of 6 kids, and his mom never made him do anything. You didn't know how to do laundry. You didn't know how to grocery shop, and your dinners consisted of takeout pizza, or you did make pizza from pre-made pizza shells, and fried bologna, and maybe eggs and bacon. Okay. So I made the majority of the meals. Now, when we got married and moved in, we did not have a stove. We had a refrigerator.
Yes.
I was 19 and he was just finishing up college. And
oh, Holly's not there. I just want to say hi.
Okay.
She's having a whirlwind time right now.
Hi,
so
Holly.
Nice
Okay,
to see you.
so-
You missed a heck of a show, Holly. You gotta watch the replay.
You interrupted me again.
Go ahead.
So we're making the majority. I'm making the majority of the meals on an electric burner, a toaster oven, a crock pot, and an electric frying pan. Because that's what we get. Those were gifts for our shower wedding, and we didn't have an oven, so we were making the best of it.
Yes.
We had a TV that was given to us. It was about 25, 30 years old, and the first person in the door
turn the TV on, and then maybe 20 minutes later it'd warm up and you'd start to get a picture.
Okay, so
and our house was about the size of a postage stamp.
He's correct in all of us. So I'm doing all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the laundry. And he wakes up one morning and opens the closet door and says, "Where's my blue shirt?" And I said, "It must be in the laundry." And he said, "Go ahead, repeat what you said."
I don't recall. You tell it. I blocked it out of my mind.
He said, "My mother would wash it and dry it before I'd leave if I wanted to wear it."
I used the "my mother" thing. Big mistake.
And I said, "Go live with your mother." And I did not wash it.
And I did not go live with my mother.
This is true.
We stayed together.
We did. We lived through that. Good thing we didn't have a cast iron skillet. You just got that.
Took me a second to get that one. Boom, right in the head.
So we lived through that. Now you could probably
It's huge, huge mistake.
You could probably share some of the things as it comes out. As it comes out, you could probably share some of the things that I did through the years.
But I probably won't because I'm just that much nicer of a person. No, yeah, I'll bring up some stuff.
Okay, so Sandy says, "I've never given a super chat, don't know how, but would rather give a PayPal as you get all the money. Super chat keeps 30 or 40%.
Yeah, 30%. Yep.
But since they're brand new on YouTube,
well, Sandy, just so you know, in the description specifically of this show, but in the description of this show, down partway, well, up near the top of the thing, there's Yehaa Bob Jackson's link. I put it in for the show on the YouTube side. Didn't get it on the other side yet. But if you go down a little farther, I have been putting our PayPal link on there. So there is actually a PayPal. Just says, if you want to help defray some of our costs for like StreamYard and equipment and microphone and cameras and all that kind of fun stuff. Or if you just want to buy us a Disney snack, you can. There is a PayPal account. It's PayPal.
It's basically okay. Thank you.
It's
okay,
PayPal with slash WDWpov. So it's pretty easy.
Meanwhile, Steve's mother laughed when everything she told Steve he wouldn't do anymore once he was married. I also told him.
Oh man, but yeah,
Sandy said, "Thank you." I didn't either. I'm unloading flooring.
yeah, the flooring. She's yeah. You guys are still having fun moving.
Okay,
That sounds like fun.
so I am going to be.
Yes, or Sandy. Yes, it is. Yeah, and actually today I have both links out there. You know, ours I have usually almost pretty much every
I don't
week.
look good on a flag backdrop, and I need a haircut before.
I think you look great with the flag backdrop.
Do you?
Oh yeah, don't you think?
I don't know.
I think you look great.
Okay.
Now, if you'd been wearing red, white, and blue, you might have blended in a little more, and then nobody would even know you were here. Jeez. Well, anyway, Sandy, but thank you very much. I mean, like I said, yesterday is when we got officially marked as monetized. Again, yeah, it's not, you don't get rich. That's for sure. But it was a big milestone for WDWpov on the YouTube side to get monetized again. Yeah, they do have the super chats. They have like some emoticon things that we can start offering for people, and I don't know. I still have to learn all this stuff.
So I have a few things that I need to say. So Mary says he used to lay his pants on the floor, and I told him he was not doing that anymore. Now, you know what? He still folds up his clothes and lays it on the side of the floor.
But it's on my side, not near her side.
But you know what? I let things go. I let a lot of the little things go. He lets a lot of the little things go. And he's let a lot of the big things go. Like when we were married a few years and I made a subtraction error and bounced a lot of checks. A lot. Like I was sobbing that day. It was probably what? And that was at that point. That was, you couldn't go online and check.
No, you were just stuck.
You got these things in the mail, and it's like 10,
I got like 10 or so in one day. It's like, okay, that's 35, 30.
No, it wasn't 30 then.
Whatever.
It was $10, but
whatever it was, yeah.
That was a lot of money.
Oh my goodness.
So yes, and you didn't yell then. No once.
See, Kelly says you look great.
Thank you. Okay, this is the comment I need to
field. Maybe I should go check on him.
Was there a shovel involved?
Did you bring a shovel out there? Are you trying to bury him out in the back? Oh my goodness.
Maybe somebody else should be checking on him.
We should go rush to their house sometime. I mean, it's going to take us a few hours, but we might need to save Ed tonight. Okay.
So Mary said I look lovely on the flag. Thank you. But and Mary watched a bunch of shorts. Mickey and Minnie. We were watching some of the series of the early cartoons.
Very early ones, yes. So we're working our way through so we can prepare for the show. Okay. She's doing most of the research and she's got everything mapped out.
I think Sandy's saying wow to me bouncing like 10,
maybe
15 checks.
Maybe.
And the sad thing was, there were checks for like $6.56 and you're paying a $10 fee or $12 fee.
Yeah. That was always the best.
I was just so sick that day. I really thought first he's going to kill me. Second, when I mess up, I don't do a series of little things. It's always something big.
And did you ever notice how the banks do it? Just to get off on a side issue here, you could have let's say you had 10 checks and all 10 of them bounce for some. Like in this worst case scenario, all 10 of them bounce. But here's the deal: the first check might have been for 5 cents, the second check for $1, another check for $10, another one for 15, another one for 20, and then you had this one check for like $500 or something. Couldn't they have and all the other ones
clear
and all the other ones could have cashed through if they put them through first, and then the 500 one might have bounced. But no, what they do is they put the 500 one to push it over the limit and then try to cash all your little ones. So now you're paying.
And I think at this time you didn't have overdraft protection. You didn't even have this as options. So you got the things in the mail and it was horrid. It was just like, oh, I cannot believe I did this.
Oh no.
Ed makes piles of everything and annoys me so much. And I can't touch them because he knows exactly what is in the pile and where in the pile it is. Oh, T9 piles. He's lived with piles. Here's one pile.
Here's one pile. This is mail that I have to go through still.
I have
That's just one of them.
I have stacks of books. He's got piles of paper everywhere.
Oh, books.
Everywhere, and he can't get rid of anything. I don't know why Cindy said yes, I do, but the POV shorts. Mary watched the POV shorts.
Yeah.
I thought she was talking about the shorts on Disney.
Oh, yeah. I think she mentioned that last week or the week before too, that she had watched the POV shorts.
Mary says,
yeah, some of them are pretty good. Some of them are, but I'm trying to work on. I've done some of the later ones where if I'm doing it as a personal one with just me here, I try to pop up some little, pictures and things to go along with the quick story.
Mary says,
but 60 seconds is not a lot of time to get a message out there on something.
Charlie.
Charlie. It's fun. Oh no! You try saying, okay, just start. I challenge you to do this right now. Listen.
Here's the thing: if somebody told you to stand up and talk for 60 seconds about a topic, you would be like 45 seconds, and you're like, "Oh my goodness, what else should I say?"
No. I challenge you to say this very quickly. WDWpov. Say that. So I start off and say, "This is Jeff from WDWpov with the live stream or with." Wait, this is Jeff from WDWpov with another of our daily Disney shorts. That's how I started. I screw it up like 20 times before I can get it out. This is Jeff from WDWpov with another of our daily Disney shorts. Try and say that. I challenge you.
I'm not.
It's hard. It's hard.
This is Patty.
I know you wouldn't.
This is Patty. See the name below.
You wouldn't say Jeff anyway because that's not your name. But
okay, they do it out of order on purpose, and I know they do. They do the biggest one, so you get the most views, and then they act like they can't change it.
Yeah, I've gotten them to change it a few times because that's unfortunately not the only time we've ever bounced checks. Unfortunately, but yeah, there have been a couple of times where it's like
that was a big one.
Gotta be kidding me! They did this one first, and they could have done like 5 other ones.
Steve says they always run the biggest check through first, so the other ones bounce. I was trying to help your YouTube number. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you so much, all of you out there who've been watching.
Jocular Jeff and prattling Patty. Now I'm prattling.
I could be jocular.
I can't say it. Is Fred on YouTube? What is this Fred on YouTube, and who is Mary? I just tried.
Yeah, there's a Fred on YouTube, and I don't know who Mary is here. This isn't Mary, but yeah, Fred is on YouTube, and you may know Fred. I don't know, but yeah, we've had a few interesting names from people posting tonight. We may have to go back and clean some of it up.
It's Batuum.
What's that?
It's Batuum.
Batuum. Okay.
Batuum.
Okay.
That's how we're saying it.
Okay. So we have another Mary out there. Hi, Mary.
Mary Batuum.
Are you sure that's all it is?
That's what it is.
Okay.
So, what do you think?
I don't know. We'll see.
They're increasing our views.
Yes,
okay.
Fred is on YouTube.
They're increasing our views.
Along with a couple other interesting names, but Fred cleaned up his name, so we're happy with that. Even when it was the other name. It wasn't like a swear word or anything, but it was just, something.
Oh, I was going to say your son tonight.
What?
Jack tonight says, what the fudge?
He didn't say the actual word, did he?
No, he said, what the fudge?
Oh, scaring me here. I don't think I've ever heard that kid swear once in his life.
Oh, I did once.
Once?
Yeah. But he said, what the fudge, because it was in the movie.
Which movie? Oh, jeez. They went to see a movie today. So she can write a review about it.
Mary, it's why are we saying it's T9? Did I say it wrong? Did you say it wrong?
I don't think I said it wrong.
Okay. Fred is my boyfriend. He showed me you guys.
Okay, Mary. Well, we're glad that you got that. We've had a number of interesting people joining us tonight. Newcomers, first timers, and we're happy to have you out there. And hopefully you'll be back again sometime.
Mary's trying.
We do this every Monday night.
Mary's moving all the flooring by herself.
Oh, Mary. But and the other Mary, yes, thank you for joining us tonight.
Okay.
But yeah, we do this every Monday night at 8. WDWpov live stream show.
8 to 9.
8 to 9. Yeah, right. So,
No, it will be 8 to 9.
but what's
or
this
9:50.
9:30 thing you said?
It's the Disney Couples Podcast.
Well, what do we do then in between? Are we actually going to end the show and then start the second one? Do I have to actually cut one off and start the other?
We
How are we doing that?
probably should.
I think we should.
I think we should. What do you think?
I think you have to. I think you have to. Because then we would have 2 separate recordings.
Oh, I see what
What's Mary saying there?
there are
Or
a lot
Tina?
of fans of Bob. You have to ask
Oh,
them
yeah.
to write it out phonetically if you aren't sure. So Mary, that's what we're supposed to ask her, to write it out phonetically how you pronounce your last name.
Okay. If you can
And
write
she
that out
says, I'll tune
phonetically.
in next time.
Yeah, Mary, if you
And-
could tell us how your last name is spelled phonetically or how it's pronounced, then we'll know next time so we don't screw your name up.
That's true.
Yep.
And Mary says, I think we got a couple more people in the group too. That's great.
Nice.
I think you have to, if one is a podcast and one is a live.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will.
But I did have, and I didn't really get to talk to you about it, but I did have several people message during the week saying they didn't want our regular show just to end at 9. They wanted it more toward 9:30. Or at least to be able to have the option of going over an hour.
Oh, well, and we do have the option, but the problem, I mean, I'm assuming if we give Jeff a deadline at 9, it will be done at 9:15. Or
Patrick's saying have an intermission. See, that's the other thing. I mean, we might see. Here's the pros and cons. If we lead right into the next show, we already have our audience, or at least a good, some of our audience. But then if we don't, if we cut it off, we lose everyone, and then they got to rejoin. But some people might be coming to the second show that aren't necessarily going to be interested in the first show, and vice versa.
Yes.
So I don't know. It's confusing. We'll play it by ear. Maybe we'll stop the show and then start the second one, and it'll be a separate show. And you know what we could do, though, from the first show, we can provide the link to the second show, and maybe to help people carry it over.
Okay.
Mary's saying if you are going to have a podcast of the couples ones, then you need to do a separate stream. Yeah, I think for the most part, I think that's what it is, what we're going to end up doing. And Mary 2 is saying bottom. Mary Bottom. She says, I know it's weird, but that's how it's pronounced.
And now I'm always going to be saying Batul.
Batul.
Because that's what I said first.
T9 said 9:31. Yeah, there were a lot of fake name messages. Absolutely, Mary. Like I said, I may have to go back and clean up a few of those. I may have to, if I have another big name like Bob Yehaa Jackson on, I may have to have a moderator on the backstage helping out. So yeah, that was interesting. We did have a few.
Here,
We did
the
have.
alert needs to say what the show is. Are you making a Facebook page for the couples? Now that's
Things
How
that
about a
make you go.
group? How about not a page but a group? Because it's all still like, I mean, we're still going to, we have talked about this, hosting the pod or putting the podcast on WDWpov.com.
And Kelly's saying, please let it be on Facebook. It'll be on both. It'll still be on Facebook and YouTube.
Yes.
So
But we will,
no, we don't. That's the problem, T9. We don't have moderators. Oh, wait, I forgot. You're a moderator.
Is she?
Yes, she is. No, you know what I mean.
No.
I mean moderating the show, not moderating the group. But yeah, no, that's she's making
weary.
fun of herself there. Because,
Okay. I'm weary.
You're weary?
I'm weary.
Okay. Well, it's been an hour and a half.
No, I haven't been here for an hour. And
I
a half.
know,
I'm
but
weary for so many other reasons. There's Jack's running around saying what the fudge, and then crying because he found out tonight that our state fair is
It's
canceled.
canceled again this year. Yeah.
Not our county
Not
fair.
our county fair. Yeah. Mary says, yeah, Fred told her about his name. Yeah. It was a little, I don't even know how to explain it. But he changed the name, which I appreciate. So it's been a very interesting show.
Everything we do is interesting.
Yeehaw Bob.
We are interesting people.
He kept me going tonight. He kept me going.
Yes, Mary, the state fair is canceled again. However,
I don't know why.
However, because the state of Ohio is run by our fine governor.
Wonderful Governor DeWine.
Our fine governor who wants us to stay with masks on until the year 2050. And maybe if we wear 3, and he has been, he was one of the governors mentioned in the emails that were uncovered, the Fauci emails.
Mm-hmm.
So, now
we're getting political here.
Yes.
Steve says, Jeff, you hit the big time. Now you're monetized. You need a moderator during the show. Yeah, probably. At least on the, yeah, that was, thank you. That was his name. So I'm glad you just popped it up there that was Fred's name. He did. He apologized, but it was interesting because his name kept popping up, not popping, not.
Oh my goodness! Will you stop it?
and it was like I tried not to highlight them, at least on our StreamYard stream, but they were obviously still popping up. I was trying
to tell Mary about the state fair.
Go ahead.
So the state fair is canceled for general entrance, but they will still have livestock exhibitors for, I believe, 4-H. I don't know for other areas. Mm-hmm. And they will have small project judging. So Marcus, I don't know, did you tell them about Marcus? Marcus did a speech.
No, we didn't get to talk about Marcus. Yeah, Marcus did tonight, just before the show started. Literally, I mean, he had been working on it last week and over the weekend. It was basically a speech, a presentation.
Basically a speech?
A presentation.
It was a speech.
It was a presentation, but yeah, it was a speech presentation.
On the riveting topic of the shinobi.
Shinobi.
Does anyone know what a shinobi is?
Do you know what shinobi is?
Excellent. It was very interesting. It really, he did.
Actually, it's interesting because I have the little USB drive that he used to pop it on the computer, presentation computer at the
my lips are so dry.
At the county extension office for 4-H.
My lips are dry.
So I've actually got his slides on this right here. I can bring it up.
The beast.
You have to say the beast. You don't say it like that. You say, kill the beast. Kill the beast. She's going to spit water, or it's going to come out of her nostrils, or worst case, through her eye ducts.
No,
right
I
there.
say, look, it's the beast. Because I see things differently than you.
But anyway, so yeah, he did a speech tonight, and he did an excellent job. He did get a state award that normally, if the state fair were going in another month, he would end up going to the Ohio State Fair, and he'd have to do the presentation again.
He will still get to go to do a presentation, but what it sounds like is you just come during your time, you do your presentation, and then you leave.
Yeah. So we're going to drive like 2.5 hours to Columbus. He'll do his presentation, and then we'll probably make a day of it. We'll go find something to do.
This was interesting because I did see this on T9's Facebook page. I saw a little boy walking his pig this morning. His pig was huge, and he was teeny. I wanted to go to his fair just to bid on his pig.
Oh, yeah. We've got 2 pigs, by the way, again, T9 this year, and they're looking really good. They really are. They're looking really good.
So, Kelly, our fair, as of today, is still going. Our county fair still will be going on. They still will be taking their animals, and it will be a full-blown fair.
Did you get your germs on this?
I drank out of the other side because there's no way my lips are going to touch anything to stop it. Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, we got some dirt on Mickey. We got some dirt on.
Kelly says ninja. Did we tell ninja? Did we say ninja?
Didn't. You didn't say that.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Did you see him accost me?
We got dirt on.
He didn't ask permission. He didn't sign any papers. I didn't have I didn't even have time to pull out the consent papers.
But I don't know if you popped this comment up earlier or not, but where was it? Mary had mentioned. That's
What?
oh yeah, right there.
No, not unless I Google it.
Yeah, no, on YouTube.
You need a moderator.
You need
but
a moderator. Yeah,
Mary
because
doesn't know what Shinobi is, but Kelly says
Kelly
ninja.
says ninja, and she's
and
correct.
It is, and
She's
there
correct.
are some facts about ninja that are just not true that most people think. And so he was talking about them, and it was very interesting. When he first said it, I thought, oh my goodness. And he knows all these Japanese words and he pronounces them excellently.
Oh, he rattled off all these Japanese, and the judges were just like, they were floored. And that was one of the questions. And after the speech, the audience can ask questions. And the one judge said something like, or actually somebody from the audience said, how did you pronounce all those Japanese words so fluently like that? And he's just like, I just know this, that I like Asian
Japanese culture.
Japanese in particular, Japanese culture. It's just something he's always enjoyed studying. And my goodness, he just.
So Mary says,
rattled.
I saw Jack with the goat, and I did post a picture of him with his goat. And Kelly asked a goat or a pig, both.
Both, yes. Now the goats are for show. They just show the goats, and they can either win.
Show the goats.
Show the goat. They can win an award for the goat being, a very good breed. It's a breed judging thing. And that it matches the breed precisely. And then they also do a showmanship, which is on the person and how they show the animal. So they do that for both the goats and the pigs. But the goats come home with us. They are basically pets. The pigs.
The pig, bacon, ham, pork chops.
Pork chops.
Okay. Mary says he likes that culture, and he does, and we don't understand. We have no clue, because this wasn't something like in my homeschool days. I've never over focused on one culture. I've tried to make sure they are sort of well-rounded and know. And out of everywhere that I would ever want to visit and everywhere that I love to teach about, Asian culture is not in the top. That continent is the last one that I would focus on. And I mean, just because, and I've grown to appreciate it, but just because that's not like, I would love to go to South America. I'd love to go to Peru. I love like parts. There are countries in Africa that I would love to visit. I'd love to visit Egypt, and some of the other countries. Europe, there's plenty of places I want to go. I'd love to go to Australia.
Yeah, we almost got a chance way back. You remember back in the mid '80s, we almost got a chance. I had a business.
Katie's back.
Katie's back. All right, and. Fred said hi. Okay. Hi, Fred. Man, you're keeping us on our toes, Fred. You and a couple other people out there. I love bacon. We
not
are
my favorite either, Patty, but I could tell he liked it when he did the piece on Epcot. It's my least favorite too. And so a couple years ago, he did a speech on on Kit Kat bars, the Japanese Kit Kat bar, which was fascinating. And are you keeping this, and is someone going to buy it?
It's going to go on eBay. This thing's going to sell for $1 million.
No, it isn't.
Look at this chip. I posted this on my personal wall this couple days ago. Yesterday, actually.
It looks like it's evil. I'm going to eat it.
I got to bring this up. I mean, this is funny. I have to. Go ahead. You keep talking. I'm going to bring this up.
Well, the only show you can eat dinner and come back and still be on. Oh.
Is what?
I think our show. You can eat dinner. Okay, so now I can get into Kit Kats. Okay, so Japanese Kit Kats are fascinating. You'll have to talk to Marcus about it. What are you doing?
I'm looking for something.
What's your favorite
looks
color?
Like it's disappeared on me. Here we go. Nope, that's not it.
I don't know who she's asking. Where is the speech on Epcot by Marcus? Is there a way for us to watch it? Is there a speech on Epcot by Marcus?
on Epcot.
He gave a speech on the Japanese Kit Kat bars.
Yeah.
And it is not on YouTube. And I told Marcus to put it on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm confused on that one. I'm not
Katie
100%
had
sure.
bacon, eggs, and waffles.
Okay, so here's this chip. Okay, I just posted this chip on my personal
Oh, it was
wall.
a show.
Okay, yeah, now there was probably a show that he did, and we talked mostly about that stuff. But okay, so here is the chip. Okay, I posted this yesterday.
He did. He's not lying.
Now I have to give kudos over here too. And there's a couple of people in that, and Amy, Tony, Carrie came up though with something amazing. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. I might have to turn this up to get this to work right. Let me try this here. We'll see what happens. It may not work though, because it might be coming through. Let me see if I can get it back to the right speakers. You can keep talking here because I'm trying to.
Oh, I'm allowed to
You
keep
can
talking.
keep talking because I'm just trying to get this one thing. Okay, so it's there. We got to change that.
I'm allowed to keep
You
talking.
can keep talking.
I don't even know
Yeah.
where to look anymore.
Here, we're going to do a test. Yeah. Yeah, we need to turn that up.
Okay, so I am going to have to be leaving.
I know. I just want them to see this.
He wants you to see
want you
this.
see
He
this.
wants. When he wants you to see something, you just have to see it.
Okay, here we go.
It was Mary said it was a show that Marcus did. I don't know. And Katie loves Japanese Kit Kats, and the history behind all of the flavors and stuff are interesting. And Mary said he talked about the pavilion at Epcot, and Kelly needs to watch all the replays.
Okay, here we go. Okay,
A couple of months ago.
there. Now you can hear it. Okay, you ready? Back to the chip. So Carrie did this. I hope you can hear this. If not, just go to my personal wall and you'll find it. But this was cool.
Don't eat me, Jeff. Don't eat me, Jeff.
This reminds me of
Don't eat me, Jeff.
Don't eat me, Jeff.
this.
Don't eat me, Jeff.
Okay.
And she actually even has the mouth and the eyes blinking,
Don't eat me, Jeff.
and the mouth moving. I thought it was funny. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so-
I had to post that up.
So here's the thing.
I know. I'm
Here's the thing. This
satisfied by the
reminds me-
simple things.
This reminds me of the show we saw in grade school, the drug show.
Oh yeah, the
hot dog, the hot
hot dog. Yeah, the hot dog that talked and had the little troll doll thing with the fuzzy hair. Yeah, that was a freaky show.
Yeah, the chip is talking.
Some of you older people out there will know what that
So
means.
yeah, she was tripping on something, and the hot dog said, "Don't eat me."
Oh man.
Anyone remember that? In fact, I looked it up for my kids and found that clip on YouTube, and I think Marcus was traumatized.
Yeah.
Like, why would they show this to 6th or 7th graders? There was demented people even back then.
That was my chip. That was my chip talking. Anyway, it was funny because Annette had made a comment about, does the chip talk? And I said, only if you're like, if you've got some kind of mental issues going on, maybe the chip will talk to you. And then somebody posted that afterwards. Carrie Yablonsky posted that. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. So anyway, again, I'm satisfied by the simple things in life. So are we done? You want to talk? You have anything else you want to bring up?
No.
We've been here for.
It's been a long day. And
I have not had dinner yet.
I have Miles. You're probably not going to like dinner.
Then I'll have popcorn tonight.
No, don't eat
I
popcorn.
love popcorn.
Tell him to stop eating the popcorn.
I love popcorn. I haven't had it in weeks. It has. It's been weeks. I think I'm due for some popcorn. So anyway, everybody who's still with us, thank you so much for watching tonight.
You say that like,
What?
I don't know. Go on.
I say that like what?
It's so hot up here.
Yeah, it is. It is.
We have to get moved. get moved?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Silly chip. Yummy popcorn. Absolutely. Yeah, yes, and that. Yeah, you were the one who mentioned about the chip talking, and so it is now. It is talking.
Okay, so Mary asked why you want like dinner. I made very quickly because I worked and then took Jack and then ran to Marcus's judging and then came home. And I just quickly, it's roasted broccoli, and I put chicken in a pan and
No popcorn. What's with you, Katie? Why are you doing this to me?
okay.
Ed eats popcorn almost every day.
Okay. So I put chicken in a pan, added, after the chicken fried a little bit, I added just chicken breast cut up, added green beans and cut up tomato, and then some sauce. It was a maple syrup. What else did I put in?
I have no idea.
Honey,
I haven't even
maple
seen
syrup, honey, and some hot sauce.
Mm.
And it has a good flavor, but it's just not
spectacular.
No.
It's not one of your best. Okay.
No.
But yeah, window AC. Mary's asking about a window AC.
No. What we need to do is
I need to maybe
we need to
redo the vents a little bit because
But
the downstairs is very nice. The upstairs is very hot, especially this room, especially during a show because we got lights. I got
we need
computers.
to get Jack moved, and then we need to get Marcus moved, and it's just all okay.
Yeah.
Fred has popcorn.
Fred has popcorn.
Okay.
Yeah, we try to.
And
Just messing with me. Thanks. Everybody's been messing with me tonight, Katie. Everybody.
he's gonna feel bad. Let's not make him feel too bad.
They all piled on me tonight for some reason. They were all agreeing with her. And,
oh! T9 had something great
What?
to say.
What?
He makes it himself. He does make the popcorn himself, and he cleans up after himself
Most of the time.
Oh, we're
Most
gonna
of the
start.
time.
We're gonna start keeping.
There
track.
are times where I might leave it in the sink overnight, and then the next morning, as long as somebody hasn't already jumped down my throat, I usually clean it for breakfast because I usually make breakfast in the morning for Jack and I make you an egg most days.
Last week, 2 days out of 7. That's not most.
Out of 7? Wait, no, I'm talking weekdays, like Monday through Friday.
2 days out of 5. That's not most.
Okay.
What?
Some weeks it's most, some weeks it's not most. But
Sandy said my dinner sounds good. It had great flavor. It's just, I wish I would have had rice and more sauce or something.
yeah, upstairs is bad.
And Katie thinks it sounds delicious.
But I think, Mary, I think I can redo some of the vents so that I close the ones on the first floor and maybe redirect some of the air upstairs.
We're going to ask a very important question. This is a very, very
But the lighting
question.
does make it hot in here.
Very important question.
Mm-hmm.
Who's tired of your own cooking? I'm tired of my own cooking.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to go out. And get something.
And the thing is, it's very hard because we have about 3 places I can go that I know I won't be contaminated because I have to be gluten-free. So I like this Ed a lot.
He's quiet and cleans up after himself.
Jeff gets popcorn. Team Jeff.
Yes. All right.
I don't care if he eats popcorn, but he needs to eat broccoli first.
Ooh. Well, if it's
Roasted.
it's roasted broccoli, I can handle that.
T9 likes him a lot.
Thanks.
Jeff can have popcorn.
I know you like it.
Jeff never eats healthy.
What?
You don't.
I eat broccoli.
Kitchen gets cleaned before bed, Jeff. And I will. That's it. I will clean out the sink and everything's clean. And then he makes popcorn. And then I walk in there and want to blow a gasket. I'm tired of cooking. You know what? I do like my own cooking better than going out, but I'm tired of just I'm tired of washing the clothes and making the food and planning the food. And just, I need a break.
Yes.
It just gets old.
We do. We need a break. But thank you, Katie, for letting me have popcorn tonight. See, I can have popcorn now. Katie said I could.
How does Katie give you permission?
I don't know. And Mary likes chicken. We did have, I mean, chicken's okay. If it's cooked the right way, I like chicken. I like chicken a lot.
Mary says her dad brings up dishes as soon as she starts the dishwasher. Mary needs a vacation. Look at that. And the thing is, what I need is and nothing against you. It isn't against you. I just need 6 weeks on a deserted island. Where, not deserted, I want a butler that brings me drinks and makes me food.
T9 says, tax season hasn't been over long enough for me to be tired of cooking yet. So we'll give you a couple more weeks. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Oh, okay. I get that.
What's that? What do you get?
I get why T9. I took me a minute to process a vacation alone. See, but I'd miss the kids. I'd miss the grandkids.
She didn't say me. Did you hear that? She said she missed the kids. She'd miss the grandkids. And then she was going on to another topic. Anyway.
He's trying to change the subject.
No, I'm not trying to change the subject. Watch this.
No!
What?
Don't eat it.
What do you want me to do with it? It's a potato chip. She's saving it. She accuses me of saving everything, and here she has saved the potato chip.
It has a cute little face.
It does have a cute little face on it.
And you were gonna eat it.
Do you want me to lacquer it or something? We can save it because
No,
otherwise
eat
it's
the
gonna get
chip.
green, and moldy, and
Eat the chip.
we'll keep it for next week. How's that?
Okay. No, eat the chip.
Vacation alone would be interesting. Yes, it doesn't happen a lot in the Moliterno family.
T9 doesn't cook at all. And Katie's going to come make me some food. See, here's the problem, Katie. Katie. Here's the problem. It has to be gluten-free. And a lot of people don't realize where gluten hides. And so then I'm sick. And so I don't trust. It's not that I don't trust anyone, but I really don't trust anyone.
Yeah, not the chip. We're not getting rid of the chip yet. Yeah. See, Mary wouldn't. Says I would miss no one. She would miss no one.
T9
you hear that,
says,
Steve? Mary said
she
she would miss no one.
I could do a week alone. After that, I need someone to talk to.
Yeah.
And Mary knows gluten is everywhere.
I think I've mentioned or talked about that a little bit. And yeah, that's been a real issue the last month or whatever it's been now.
Oh, have you talked to them about it?
A little bit.
It's 5 weeks.
It's been 5 weeks. Seems like a lifetime. I don't remember life before, you know.
Okay.
Mommy dearest.
You are horrible.
Katie has to eat a lot of gluten-free stuff too. Yeah, she can't eat gluten. It just
I don't eat a lot of gluten-free stuff. None. Zero, zilch.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to get going.
Mary would miss Fred. Mary, the other Mary Bottom would miss Fred. So yeah, we got to get going. I need to eat something. So show starts next week. You're yawning in front of the audience.
Well, they know that I'm tired.
So yeah, we will be starting. So next week, 8:00, we'll have our normal show. Probably go till 9:15ish or so, depending on where we're at.
Katie says she's going to message me about it. I'm thinking it's the
about gluten-free stuff. Yeah, gluten-free stuff.
I've been gluten-free for like 9 years now.
So after that show, sounds like the plan will be we'll end the show, lead into the other show, maybe throw the link out there for people who want to join us for the second show. Then at 9:30, we'll start the second show. This is going to be complicated, guys.
It's not that complicated. It's only complicated if you make it. I'm falling apart over here. I took because it was so hot. I had a little sweater thing on and I took it off because it was so hot. Now I'm falling apart. Okay. Mary would miss Steve getting things for me late at night, but him talking not so much. Jeff doesn't talk a lot to me. He talks to you guys.
I do. I probably get every word of my system out of my body once a week, and then I'm done for the week.
He is. You know what? In fact, here's the thing. If I want to know something, maybe I'll have you guys ask him on a Monday night.
And then she can.
And then I'll find out the answer.
Then she'll see it. Yeah.
Good night, sweet dreams, my dear friends. I love you all. Thank you, Katie. Thank you.
And our extended Disney family. We all love you guys too.
Yes.
And this has been a fun show. This was fun.
Mary's trying to go vegan, but she loves chicken. I guess that doesn't work then.
Vegan chicken doesn't work. I don't think so.
They do sell vegan chicken nuggets.
Steve wants to talk to me before I have had coffee. Jeez.
I would like a cup of coffee. I didn't appreciate my coffee this morning.
Why?
Because it was cold when I drank it.
Why?
Because I was answering emails and then forgot it and walked away.
Okay.
How many of you do that? Do you walk away?
And then she reheats her coffee like two or three or four times.
I don't reheat it anymore.
Yeah.
I just drink it cold.
Yeah. Anyway, so guys, thank you for all being out there tonight. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for joining and watching Yeehaw Bob Jackson. Awesome guy. Again, the link is right down here. It's also up. You just every time I do that, you guys do this.
Well,
to me.
here's the thing. Mary says I need a Tervis, but I love my mugs.
She loves her mugs.
And I am so picky about hot tea and coffee in a real mug. Like I don't enjoy it out of a styrofoam cup or a plastic, or like a Starbucks cup. I need a real mug.
Oh no, I'm yawning. You got me going.
And Mary loves tea.
Mary B loves tea. Mary B and Mary. Yeah, this is gonna be confusing. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Mary B loves tea. But let's don't pop this off while I'm doing this. Okay, here. Please, if you haven't already, go to Yeehaw Bob Jackson's PayPal tip jar link right below my fingers. Okay. So it's basically paypal.me/Bob.Jackson512. He did an awesome job on our show tonight. And I just want to show him a little bit of WDWpov appreciation. So I know some of you already, done something in the tip jar, but if you haven't and you feel led, please do that because he hasn't been at the River Roost for a year now, basically over a year. So give him some help. I don't think it's not even help, but just give him a tip. Show some appreciation like you would at the River Roost. Toss a little money in the tip jar, and show them that you love them. So again, thank you everyone. Appreciate you guys being on. I guess it's time for me to do my closing song because Marcus is downstairs. So this is gonna fall off here. Yeah, I'll leave it up there.
Is he open to returning on our show? Oh no.
What's that?
Oh, Mary said, glad he's open to returning. No, to the
River Roost. Yeah, he may never show up on our show again. But yes, that was nice to find out, though. I wanted to at least see if I could get an answer to whether he knew if they were opening up anytime soon. He doesn't apparently have that information yet, but it's nice to know that the door is still open. And if he gets invited back, sounds like he'll be back. So that'd be a great plus for Disney, great plus for Yeehaw Bob Jackson. And we're just very, very happy. And we'll keep praying and hoping that things move in that direction for him and for Disney and for the world, that things keep opening up. So here we go. Thanks for watching. We can close it out with our closing the show song. Here we go.
Closing.
Except you're not going to do it because
you don't want.
You don't want to hear her sing. Okay, here we go. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. MIC, see you real soon. KEY, why? Because we like you. MOUSE. Always got to hit that high note at the end there just for fun. Again, thanks for being out there. Thanks for watching the WDWpov live stream show. And we will see you next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and followed up around 9:30ish for the what are we going to call it again? The Disney Couples Podcast.
Yes.
So thank you
Good
guys.
night.
Take care. And we will see you.